Yes. Okay. Okay. So for our writing story, for our writing this for the project that we're going to be doing, we're going to.
Yes. My dog is hearing with me.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, so tell him to pay attention. Okay?
It is a toy.
I know, but you can pay attention and he can remind you if you forget anything. Okay. Okay.
181.
287. 287. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, we've been reading so many stories this year, right? We read so many stories. We read stories that are nonfiction, stories that are fantasy, folk tales.
Okay, now I found it.
Okay, so this term, you guys will be writing your own stories for me, okay? So first, okay, are you guys paying attention? You guys froze or what? I think you guys froze. Okay, so first, when we read a story, we usually read a story so it can entertain us, right? So, all right, guys. So when we read a story,
Any page.
287. 287.
287.
Can you guys see the screen?
287.
Yes. Can you guys see the screen? This is what the page looks like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Big yellow book.
Yeah, big yellow book. Okay. And we will need the small yellow book if we have time. So. Okay.
I leave the big yellow book so I get the color one.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So you're
page 207?
No, 287. 287.
287. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when we read a story, most of the stories that we read are used to entertain us. When we read a story, we usually read it to enjoy our time, right? And sometimes we read story to learn something for it. So fantasy stories are used to mostly fantasy, and realistic fictions are usually stories that we like to read because they're fun. And nonfiction stories can be fun, but they're usually used to explain something to us, like how animals live, and it gives us information. So,
287?
Yes, dear. Okay, so we will read two examples of stories. The first story is about a dog. Okay.
Miss, what page?
287, dear. 287. 287. Okay, so Layan, it says here on top, a story. A story entertains the reader. A story entertain. Entertain means makes the reader enjoy or have fun. It has an interesting beginning, middle, and end. So a story is used to have the reader enjoy the writing, and a story has a beginning, middle, and end. So this is a story written by someone called, the title is Sally and Her Stick. Okay, can you read the story for us, Layan, please?
Loves to play. She plays with her stick. She plays for many
hours.
Sally takes to
Talks.
her hugs.
Yeah.
To her stick. Then she plays.
Okay.
Woof, woof, woof. She
Barks.
barks.
Mm-hmm.
Grr,
Grr, grr.
She grows.
Girls, very good. Huh?
Miss grows. Miss.
Yes, what's wrong?
Read what?
287.
She argues Only Sally knows that she is
Saying. Very good. So this is a short story about Sally and her stick, right? Okay. Who is Sally? Who can tell me who is Sally?
the mouse. I mean the dog.
Yes, Mustafa.
The dog.
Yes.
The dog.
Okay. So Sally the dog, yes. And Sally the dog, what is about Sally and who else?
The stick.
Okay. So this story is Sally and her stick. What does she like to do? What does the story say about Sally and her stick? Sally loves to play, right? She plays with her stick.
The name of our Arabic teacher.
Yes, but no, but we're not talking about our Arabic teacher. We're talking about the character in the story here. Okay, so the character in the story is Sally, and Sally is a dog. Okay, so it says here that Sally likes to play with her stick, and she plays with it for many hours. That means she plays with it for a very long time. Okay, guys, please stop writing in the chat. Pay attention, please. Please pay attention.
Miss Sally is the girl.
Yes, but we're not talking about Miss Sally, honey. We're talking about the character in the story, which is an animal. Okay?
Sally's character is girl in the story.
Yes, she's a girl. Yes, very good. That's what you're trying to tell me. Very good. Okay. And how do dogs talk? She barks. She says, woof, woof. And she,
Is the dog.
yeah, she's a dog. Okay. And she growls. When she's angry, she growls. She says, grr. This is her language. And R, when she fights or argues with her stick, she makes R. Only Sally knows what she is saying. Okay. So who can tell me how the story begins? Huh? Who can tell me? Raise your hand if you know. How does this story begin? What happens in the beginning of the story?
To play. Sally loves to play with her stick.
Yes, the story begins telling you that Sally likes to play with her stick. Very good. Okay, 1 second. Let me just close the other meeting. Okay, thank you. And then, okay, what happens in the end of the story? What does it say in the end of the story about Sally?
Miss, I know. No, I know.
Tell me, Lian. Tell me, dear.
Miss, I know.
Yes, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to. What does it say about Sally at the end of the story?
That she is saying.
Yeah, she's the only one that knows what she is saying with these the way when she says wolf and grr. She's the only person or the only animal that understands what she's saying. Okay, so this is one story about a dog named Sally and her stick. Okay, here's another example of a story. Okay, this story is written by a girl named Haley Seapot. Okay, Ahmed, would you like to read the story for us?
Next page.
The next page, 288.
Miss, can I read it, please? Can I read it?
Okay, let Ahmed go first.
A fun day. Ben has a new red bike. On Monday, Ben and his dad rode on their bike to the park.
There
They met
they
met
met. There
Sam and her dad. Sam held her new pet snake. They all stopped for lunch. What a fun day.
Very good. Okay, so who can tell me what is the title of this girl's story? Mesa, can you tell me what the title? What is the title of this girl's story?
A fun day.
Yes, a fun day. Okay, so is the girl telling the story by herself, or she's writing up? Who are the characters in the story? Huh?
That,
Well, huh? One second.
that and Sam
Okay, one second.
and
So dad, who else? Dad is a character,
Ben
and Ben and
Ben is Sam.
and Sam.
Yeah.
So the three characters in the story are Ben, Dad,
Ben
Sam.
and Sam.
Very good. Okay, so thank you, Ahmed. What happened in the beginning of the story? Huh? What happened in the beginning of the story, Rukaya Mahmoud Yahya?
Miss Amy.
Yes, dear.
Sorry, the network was bad.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. No problem.
Miss
Ben has a new red bike.
Yeah, so in the beginning of the story, Ben, he got a new red bike. Okay, it made two circles around the two words because these are describing words. These are adjectives that we use to describe the bike. So in the beginning of the story, Ben got a new bike. What did he do with the bike, Rukaya? What happened in the middle of the story? What happened next?
On Monday, Ben and his
on Monday
Dad
and his and
rode
his
their
car.
bike to dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Ben and his dad went to the park on their bikes. Very good. Thank you, Rukaya. Okay, Rukaya Mahmoud, what happened when they went to the park? Who did they meet? Go ahead.
They meet.
They met,
They meet Sam.
Yes, they met their Sam. Okay, what did Sam have? It says Sam held her new pet.
Snake.
Snake, yes. So in the
I
beginning,
don't like snakes.
it's okay, but some people like snakes, so she got a new pet snake. So, okay. And they had a fun day. At the story ended that they had lunch together and they had a fun day.
Miss Amy.
Yes, Batul.
Is the under two number two in the back in the end that say
They all.
no in the that where's the snake? What did Ben and his dad do at the end of the story?
Okay, it says here, what did Ben and his dad do at the end of the story?
Yes.
It said, what did they do? It says,
stop for the lunch.
Yes, they all stopped for lunch. So that means Ben and his dad, they went for a place to eat lunch.
But I make underline in a fun day.
No, here, what a fun day. It doesn't tell you what they did. It just says that they had a good day. Okay? So remember, a story, it should entertain the reader. So when someone reads your story, they should enjoy it. They should have fun reading the story. What else does a story have? A story has a title. I'm going to mute you guys, okay? Please don't mute yourself. So remember that a story should be the readers, okay? A story should have a title, right? And should have characters. What else does a story have? It has a beginning, middle, and end. It should be in order. It should begin.
It has details and main idea.
Yes, but the details should be in order. Should have beginning, middle, end. Okay, those are the
main idea.
Yes, the main idea is about the fun day, right? That they had. Okay, very good. So the story should have a topic or a main idea, and the details should be in a sequence, in order.
I wanna know something. We have sessions there. We have
Yes,
more. This the end session? This the end session?
No, you have one more session after me. I think Rukaya said you have Arabic after my session.
Yes, we have Arabic.
Yes, we have
Yes, we have Arabic.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
in
Oh, okay, why are you guys complaining about having Arabic? Okay, so remember, in a story, you guys should, a story has the title. Oh God. Yes, you guys told me this in the beginning of the first session. You guys
No,
have,
I didn't tell anything. I
somebody
didn't know
told me, I told you this is the 5th and 6th session, and then you have session. And then somebody told me that you have Arabic.
one day.
You're almost done. You're almost done. Don't worry.
I make
Guys, okay? So these are 2 examples of different. Guys, stop.
this.
No, I'm sorry. I have to. Okay,
I read the story.
very nice. So as you see here, these are 2 different stories, right? One is about a dog and her stick, and another one, a girl wrote about like 2 people and their dad, a boy who got a new bike and a fun day that he had with his friend and his dad. Okay? Yes, Rukaya, what's your question? What's your question, Rukaya?
I don't raise my hand.
Really? Your hand is up. Okay, thank you, honey. Yes, Dalida, your hand is up. Yes, go ahead. What's wrong?
My mom is clever.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying.
My mom is clever.
Your mom is clever. Okay, thank you. Yes, she's very clever, honey. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Okay, so we remember a story should entertain your readers. So when you write a story, it should be fun for the person who's reading it. The story should have a name, a title. The story should have a characters. These are the features that or the things that you must find when you think about writing a story. Okay, a good story is fun to read. So a story should be fun to read. That means it entertains. What else? It has a title and characters. It has a beginning, middle, and end. The details should be organized. And it used to have describing words. Describing words are used to words or adjectives to tell about something. Like the boy said, I got a new red bike. Yes, Malika, what's your question?
Miss, the session is over or no?
Not yet. When I tell you, you will be over, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, almost over, don't worry. Okay, so here, it says here, Sally loves to play. We underlined this in the first story because it's the beginning of the story. It says, draw a circle around the words that describe the sound. Because Sally was a dog, Sally cannot talk. So it says, Sally said, wolf, 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 and gur, 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 and arg, arg, arg. This is the sounds that dogs make. These are describing words, okay? Only Sally know what she's saying. This is the sentence that happens in the end of the story. Okay, now I need you guys to open to page 74A in your small red book. 74A in your small red book. 74A. Okay. And the page looks like this. So I can show it to you. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, the page looks like this. Looks like this. Yes, Malika.
Miss, the small yellow book or the red book?
The small yellow book. I forgot that yours is yellow. Okay. I was thinking about grade 2. Small yellow book. Yes, small yellow book, page 74A. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, and I want you guys to think of a story that we read. Do you guys remember the story about the pig and the wolf and the mud? You guys remember that story? say page 74A. The page is on top here. '74A, okay? Guys, what's going on, huh? Okay, the small yellow book, okay? Okay. Yassine and Sammy.
Yes.
Do you remember the story that we read about the pigs and the wolf and the mud?
No.
No? Okay. Guys, what stories do you guys remember from the stories that we read? Huh?
I know.
Huh?
Hi, fly guy. Hi, fly guy.
I know.
Oh, God.
Miss, I know the Miss, fly the gun.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Miss, can you get it again? Miss the yucca.
The yucca?
I know too. Yeah. And I also remember the mud and the wolf and the pig.
Okay. 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 So what are we gonna do now? We will try to it says here, think of a story you really like. Fill in the story map. Okay, so now we're gonna fill in the story map about this about one of the stories that we read. Okay.
Miss Amy.
Yes.
Miss Amy.
Yes.
Miss, I cannot open the page.
Okay.
The page is only only two numbers, like 13 and 15, 64, 65, but I don't know what's the page because I cannot get it.
Guys, okay, you cannot find 7. Can you show it to your mother? 748. Yeah, yes, that's I think that's the page. I cannot see, but
I will show you.
okay, guys. No, that's not the page. The page is 74A. 74A. It looks like the one I just showed you. But mine has answers, and the answers that we put is different. Look,
Which book?
the small yellow book.
This mommy.
Yes, dear. Yes, that's the book. That's the correct book, Massa. But just open to 74A. 74A. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, don't look at the answers because this is another story that we did not read. So we won't
Okay.
answers. Okay? So,
We want the list, not the end.
yeah, I know the story too, but some people don't because, so,
Miss, I got the page. Miss, I got the page.
all right. Okay, guys. It says here, think of a story that you really like and fill in the story map. Okay. So if you can, some of you said we want to do the yucca plant. Some of you want to do fly guy. Let's do fly guy. Okay. Let's do fly guy. Yes.
The gingerbread man. The gingerbread.
Okay. We'll do the ginger. Okay, we'll do the gingerbread then. Okay, we'll do the gingerbread. Okay, if you know the answer, just raise your hand. Who can tell me the title? Who would tell me the title of the story? Huh? Malika, go ahead. What is the title of the story?
Any story, the gingerbread man.
Yes, the gingerbread man, huh? So the title is?
The gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man. That is the first thing. Remember, the story must have a title. And we said in a title, we have to make the first word, the first letter of the first word capital, and then the important word with capital. So the gingerbread man. I will write C capital and G capital and M capital. Very good. Okay. Now, who can tell me who are the characters in the story? Huh? Who has their hand up? Seji? Huh? Who tell me the characters in the story that you remember?
The cow
Okay. Okay, tell
and the red fox.
okay, remember, Seji, tell me the important characters first. The main characters, huh?
The gingerbread man.
So the gingerbread man, right? He would be the most important character. Okay, who else? Who else, Seji? Then you tell me the other people, huh?
The old woman and the old man.
Okay, a granny, right?
Yeah.
Granny and Gramps. Granny and Gramps. Okay. Who else? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to add your classmate, but okay. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have two characters. We have Granny and Gramps. Grandma and Grandpa. The old man and old woman. Okay. Yes, Lyanne. Can you give me two other characters, Lyanne? Please write the answers so you don't have to do for homework, okay? Yes, Lyanne. The duck, yes. Okay, very good. The white duck. Who else? Yeah.
The fox.
The fox. The fox, very good. So these are, and we have also the cow, but that's it. So we'll just write 4. The gingerbread man is the most important character. Granny and Gramps, who made these are the people. Duck and fox. And fox is the one who ate. Yes, Mustafa.
Don't finish yet.
Don't worry, honey. I'm waiting. So number 1, gingerbread man. Number 2, Gran and Gramps. Number 3, duck. Okay, these are characters, right? Okay. So if I say, who can tell me what happens in the beginning of the story? If you guys remember. Mesa, can you remember what happened in the beginning of the story?
Yeah.
Yes, what happened, huh?
First, the Gramps and Granny, she
Uh-huh.
wanna I cannot
Grandson. She wanted a grandson, right? So what did she do? Yes, so what did she
make a bread like a grandson.
Very good. So Granny,
Eyes and mouth and nose.
excellent. Bravo. Bravo, Mesa. So Granny makes a gingerbread man.
Miss, what I will write here?
Where? In the box?
No, here.
In the lines here? These are the characters here. These are the we will write in the here.
Here and here. What I will write
Yes.
here.
And on the lines here, you will write this. The gingerbread man, Granny, duck, and fox. Because they're asking you to write the characters. Okay? So on the line, you will write gingerbread man. He's a character. Granny and Gramps, they are characters. Ducks, the duck and the fox, they are the characters. Okay?
The first line, gingerbread man.
Yes, because he's a character. And the second line, you will write Granny and Gramps. They are characters. And then the third line, you will write cow or duck. And then number 4, you will write fox because they are asking you to write the characters. Okay?
That Granny and Grams in one line.
Yes. Okay? Yes, Batul. What is your question? Question.
That's what I will do in the box.
In the box. Okay. In the first box, it says beginning, right?
Yes. Ginger.
Okay. So in the first box, I asked Massa, what happens in the beginning of the story? She said, Annie wants a grandson, so she makes a gingerbread man. So this is what I wrote. Granny makes in the first box.
In the
In the box.
74B, I have because
No, I said 4A. 74A.
okay.
Okay.
All right, that.
Yes, just in the beginning, write Granny makes a gingerbread man.
Okay.
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 Okay, Yasin Amr? Can you tell me what happened in the middle of the story? Who did the bread man meet first, the duck or the fox?
The duck.
Okay, tell me what happened. What did the duck want to do to the gingerbread man?
Eating.
Yes, the duck wants to eat the gingerbread man. The duck.
Miss Amy.
Yes.
It is not the duck, it is the cow. The first one is the
I know, but we will just write because we put duck, we didn't put cow. So we will go straight to the duck, okay? He
okay.
saw the cow first and he saw the duck later. Very good. So the duck wants to eat it. Okay. So put the second sentence in the second box. Okay? Okay, Batu, can you tell me what happened at the end of the story?
Okay.
Ah.
At the end, the fox eating.
Okay, so what did the fox do to eat the gingerbread man?
Say to him, I want to be your friend.
Yes. So he tricked him, right?
Yes.
Okay. The fox tricks him and eats him. That's what happened in the end, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
in a story, we must have a name for the story and a main idea to tell us what is the story about. The story is about a gingerbread man. Okay, who made the gingerbread man? Granny. Why did Yes, why did Granny make the gingerbread man? Because she wanted a grandson. When the gingerbread man woke up, he ran, right? He said, "You can't catch me," and he started running. First, he meets the cow, and then he meets the duck, and then they all want to eat him. And then he sees a fox. The fox is very clever. He said, "No, I don't want to eat you. I want to be your friend." So he tricks the gingerbread man, and he
eat it.
Yes, he puts him on his shoulder. So what did we do? We wrote the story in 3, we summarized it. Summarize means to make the story shorter. We only take the important details. We wrote what happened in the beginning and what happened in the middle and what happened in the end. Okay, we made the story very short.
I could be right home. Home. 1 minute. 1 minute. One. Home.
What?
Oh, okay. I will sit you now. Home.
I'm listening. Okay.
Okay,
Quick, the meeting will finish now.
okay.
Yes, Malika, what's wrong, honey?
It's not anyone wrong. I finished the page, all of the page.
Okay, honey, the session will close now, okay? Good job. Bravo, guys. You did a very good job in writing and vocab.
No, but I don't finish.
Okay,
But I finish.
excellent. Bravo, guys.